Welcome to Quarantine Coloring. I'm Mattie Carr and thank you for joining me today. I hope last week was a lot of fun. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. A special shout out to Molly and Davey for sending me your artwork. Here they are. I think they look amazing and it gets me so excited when I see your artwork. So please remember to send those in when you're finished. So today we are celebrating moms because next week is Mother's Day, and so if you do not have a gift picked out, this one is for you. As always, it's helpful to know where we're going before we begin, so here is the line art of the piece that we're going to be painting. And in this class, you finish the painting yourself, so the missing piece is that gift that the baby bear is giving to Mama Bear. So here are the colors that I'll be using today. Really simple, just yellow, white, a little bit of red, a little bit of brown, and that's it today. I'm using yellow because it's my favorite color, but use whatever color you want. The yellow can be interchangeable with anything today. So let's begin the painting today with our shadows. So let's wet our 1-inch brush just a little bit, tap it off, and let's take some brown for this shadow this time. And I'm using quite a bit of water. So let's put the baby bear here. And circle, and then Mama Bear's Mama Bear's shadow is going to be just a little bit further away, but a little bigger. They get a little messy sometimes, but it's just an oval. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that's going to be good enough. So let's wash our brush. So again, you can use any color you like for your bears. I'm gonna use the yellow because I like yellow. You can use blue, purple, red, whatever color you like. So I'm gonna go in with yellow. So let's do our baby bear first. And so we're gonna start with the body. And it's gonna be kind of a teardrop shape. Just a little guy. See how it's just kind of teardrop? Okay. And let's give him a circle head right on top of that teardrop shape. See, he's kind of little. So he kind of looks almost like a snowman. Like a little round hourglass. And I think I've painted him a little further up than I intended, but let's give him some legs. I'm just drawing a little rectangle for his legs. Because when you put them together, then they're going to be kind of together. Okay, so I already feel like I've made a mistake here. If you feel like you've ever made a mistake, then you can always go over and adjust. So what I'm going to do is just make him a little bit, because his legs are too long, is how I feel. So I'm actually going to paint his body a little bit lower, a little bit fatter, and then now he's got these shorter legs, and actually he's a little bit tubbier, which I think is pretty cute. So I don't mind that at all. But now that the body's a little larger, I'm gonna make his head a little larger to match. Let's take a little bit more yellow and give him arms, and I'm going to make his arms like up, like he's presenting his gift to his mom, or her. It could be a boy or a girl, bear, doesn't matter. But they're just gonna be these little rectangles shooting straight out from his body, maybe a little bit curved. So there's one. Let's make it a little bit bigger. we'll give him another one over here. So you can already tell he's pretty happy. Cute. Okay, let's give him some ears. And Bear's ears, they're just gonna sit right on top of his head. And they're just gonna be these little round dots, or rectangles, whatever shape comes out of your brush is A-okay. I have a little bit of rectangles around him out a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see the general outline of our little bear. So let's move on to Mama Bear and we'll let this guy dry. So again, we'll go in with yellow and we're gonna do the same process all over again, just a little bit bigger. So we'll set the body down and we'll put her all the way over here and that big teardrop shape. And now the legs. See, I made her legs a little longer too, so we're probably gonna go over and make her body go down a little bit lower as well. But yeah, see, they look like, she almost looks like a rocket right now. So let's lower her body. Just paint right on over. And you see how I'm just taking the shape a little bit further down. Nice. Okay, so you're left with kind of this mushroom shape. Let's do the head now. And it's just a circle. Right, sitting right on top of the teardrop shape. And it's a fairly big circle. Okay, that works for me. So let's, with her arms, I'm thinking that she's surprised, so her arms are gonna be sort of down, away from her body.
So I didn't realize that the camera stopped recording here, but put an arm here, and you'll be good.
Okay, now let's give her some ears. And doing the same thing, the little circles on top of her head. One side and the other. Ah, her ears are kind of getting out of control, a little big. That is okay. She can have big ears. Okay. Lovely. So now let's give our bears a little bit more detail. Let's mix up whatever color you've chosen, your yellow, your blue, whatever, with some white. So we're going to take the white, or the yellow, and we're going to take some white and mix it up. Nice. Perfect. So let's give this the baby bear a nice big round white spot on his belly. So just go inside his belly and paint just a little teardrop shape. Or it can be a circle. It could be whatever shape you want, honestly. I'm gonna make it a circle actually. I don't really like the teardrop. See, sometimes when we're painting, we can just make decisions on the fly, paint something down, you don't like it, change it, doesn't really matter. That's the nice thing about painting, is that you can always change it. And then now let's give him a little bit of a muzzle on his nose. This is just gonna be a spot on his face. And this is where we're gonna put like his nose and his mouth. Yeah, okay, that works. Let's do the same thing with Mom. Big old tummy. Oh, wow, that was awesome. And then the muzzle. Hers I'll probably make a little bit rounder if I can. Okay. Looks good to me. Okay, let's clean this up. What's next? So my bears are a little bit wet right now, and I'm sure yours are too. So, because I just laid the paint on pretty thick. So I'm gonna take my air dryer and put it on a low setting and just blast this whole thing for like 15 seconds. Okay, that is good enough. Let's go in with our smaller brush now. We're going to use our small round brush for the details. And we're just going to go with some brown. And we're going to give our little guy some eyes, and we'll just put 2 dots where his eyes should be. And to make him look like he has smiling eyes, give him kind of like, it's like a dot, but then a little curved line by his eyeball, and it makes him look happier. Like that. Do you kind of see? Yeah. So even without drawing his face, we already kind of see that he's really happy. And we'll do another eye. So now for his nose, we're gonna put a little tiny triangle right on that muzzle. And then for his mouth, we're just gonna do a U and then another U. Perfect. So let's do the same with Mom. And Mom's gonna be a little bit more surprised, so we can give her some big eyes. I got this hair. And her nose. It's just another triangle. And the U's, smile. And maybe we'll make her mouth open on this one. So how we'll do that is do the little U's that make up her smile. And now draw a big U connecting them. And remember, if it starts to blend because it's not dry, then either wait for it to dry or just kind of start loading up on paint. Don't use a ton of water, just load up on paint and keep, or maybe it's just too wet and you need to dry. And I'm gonna give her those little smiley cheeks as well. Very cute. Okay, now let's do some more details. Okay, now let's give them some nice little pink paws on their hands and little pink ears. So we'll combine our white, a little bit of red, and make pink. And we'll put them, just little dots in the ears. And then for their paws, we're going to do a little circle in the middle of the palm. And on the mom. And then 3 more dots on the outside. Oops, that was a lot of paint on that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very cute. Okay, so let's add just a couple more details to this picture to make it really pop. Why don't we add some flowers to the ground? They're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so let's add some flowers, maybe some grass. Oh wait, we have no green. Let's just add some flowers. So once again, let's go with pink that we've mixed up already. And for flowers, let's put them, you can put them anywhere you want, just across the picture. So for flowers, so a flower right here would, you're just gonna do 5 strokes surrounding 1 point. It's a flower. So you can add a couple more pink ones, and if you want a variety, spread out your flowers pretty wide where you place them. That way you have room for other colored flowers. And always gather more paint as you go, if you need it. Awesome. Let's put one more flower in. Maybe back here. Okay. I'm going to do some red flowers now as well, just to keep with our kind of red theme. But they go with the pink, but they're just red. There's no white added to it. So you see how it's just, it's the same kind of color scheme. It's just different. Maybe it looks the same. Let's add more flowers. We'll add one here. Remember, you can put these wherever you want. I like to just put them in between the pink flowers to keep things interesting. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's wash that off and add just some little yellow dots in the center of those flowers. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. You can add as many more details as you want. You can personalize your bears, make them look like you and your mom. If I was gonna personalize these, I might put a little bow on this bear and maybe a baseball cap on my mom's bear, because she has this red baseball cap that she really loves. So personalize to whatever you love, but don't forget that there's a really big piece of this puzzle missing, which is the gift that Baby Bear is giving Mama Bear. So sky's the limit with painting. You can put anything you like in that space. If your mom wants a rocket, but you can't actually give her a rocket, you can put a rocket in this painting. Just have fun with it. So put on some music, keep going with the painting. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to send your final pieces to mattiekarrcreative@gmail.com so you can be featured in next week's episode. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week.